You also mentioned about the portfolio mortgage. Could you explain more about it?
Yeah, the portfolio mortgage is what we call a non-conforming product type, non-conforming mortgage type. And really what it's all about is putting probably more money down, okay, when you acquire the property than you would for a conforming mortgage. We characterize or we scale our underwriting to the needs and the abilities of those applying for the mortgages. I'll give you an example. You know, everyone has a bank account, right? And the monies from their business go into the bank account and the expenses for a living come out of the bank account. And so by looking at the bank accounts over, let's say, an 18-month period, we really do understand the cash flow of the enterprise or the individual. Yes. And it's through that analysis that we're able to substantiate the ability to service the debt. Perhaps the business is a proprietorship and they're not filing a corporate return. Perhaps they've just started filing a personal return. So, you know, we use these bank statements and tracking of the cash to really accurately reflect the ability to repay, because in some cases the more traditional documents are not available. For example, they may not have a CPA yet. The CPA may not be producing a statement for their business. So we use the status of the checking account to really understand how cash flows for them. And so we underwrite to that. Now the regulators are fine with that, and our other competing banks in the area do that. So, you know, we think it's good practice, and it's a product, again, which is really highly coveted in the marketplace.
A couple weeks ago, the Fed also raised the rate. Mm-hmm. So will it affect our CD rate?
Yes, it's fair to say that CD rates are moving up across the market. Some markets they're moving faster than in other markets, and in some segments of the market they're moving faster. But we are competitive with the current rate environment. We're offering 2 CD specials. The CD rates in the community banks and the local banks are slower to move than they are on the national scene. They're moving up, but not as rapidly as those rates that you would get if some other large bank. But nevertheless, we're competitive, and you know, we welcome deposits because deposits are the way we make loans.
And the last, there's so many Chinese American community. We are looking forward for the loyal trusted banks to become better and bigger in the future. So yes. What do you think about that? Do you have any plan for the following years?
Well, I think late this year and early next, we're going to be focusing on the portfolio residential mortgage product. And we are going to be focusing on our small business lending. We do a lot of SBA lending, loans that are guaranteed by the United States government, or by the agency, I should say, an agency of the U.S. government, the Small Business Administration, are a great way for a small business to finance its growth. The guarantee helps to offset lack of collateral, as it turns out, and we do a lot of SBA lending here.
And the last, is there something you want to say to the Chinese American community in Georgia?
I would say this: come to Loyal Trust Bank, try us out, and I'm sure you'll find the experience very pleasant. If you don't, I'm right down the hall, and come and see me, and we'll make it right.